And I want to talk as well about some of the conversations and the time I've spent talking with migrants themselves. And if you spend enough time down there and talk to enough people, a few common characteristics will stand out. The first is the majority of these family units are men traveling with one or more children, usually just one. Many of them will say they have a wife and other children back in their home countries, that they are coming here to find work and send money back home. They freely admit this. They are headed for all points across the United States and often have networks of family and relatives in those places. Many of them already have jobs lined up. Nearly all of them will say that they left their homes because of gang violence, threats, extortion, etc., or that they simply have nothing, and they are claiming asylum. At the same time, many of them will admit that they don't plan to remain in the U.S. permanently and have a set amount of time that they plan to stay and live here and work before returning to their homes and their families. A year and a half, 3 years, 5 years, it varies, but a lot of them will say this. They all say that they paid a smuggler to secure safe passage across the border, anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 per person on average, sometimes more. Generally, they take cars or buses transiting through Mexico. Some of them will stay in hotels along the way. A lot of the groups, especially those showing up in downtown El Paso, appear to be in pretty good shape, and they report that they got here with no problem and were only on the road for 3 to 5 days.